Loneliness kills. This is not metaphor. This is medical fact. Social isolation increases mortality, risk by 29%, loneliness by 26%. This is comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes daily. Social connection is biological need, not luxury, not preference. Fundamental requirement for health, for survival. Humans evolved as social species. Isolation triggers biological stress, response. The brain processes social pain in same regions as physical pain, rejection, exclusion, loneliness. These hurt. Literally, brain doesn't distinguish social pain from physical pain. Both are threats. Loneliness activates stress response, cortisol rises, inflammation increases, immune function declines, blood pressure elevates. These are biological consequences of social isolation, not just emotional discomfort. Chronic loneliness changes gene expression. Pro-inflammatory genes activate, antiviral genes suppress. This makes sense. Evolutionarily, isolated individual faces physical threats, needs inflammation for wounds, not viruses from others. But in modern world, this is maladaptive. No physical wounds, just chronic inflammation. This drives disease, heart disease, diabetes, dementia, cancer, all linked to loneliness through inflammation. Cardiovascular disease risk increases dramatically with loneliness. One study showed 29% increased risk of heart attack, 32% increased risk of stroke from social isolation. Dementia risk also increases with loneliness, 50% higher risk. In lonely individuals, social engagement is cognitive stimulation. Isolation deprives brain of this, contributes to cognitive decline. Depression and anxiety are strongly linked to loneliness. Bidirectional relationship. Loneliness causes depression, depression causes isolation, increases loneliness, vicious cycle, hard to break. Sleep quality suffers from loneliness, fragmented sleep, less deep sleep, more wakefulness. Despite same time in bed, loneliness increases vigilance, even during sleep. This is evolutionary. Hangover, immune function declines with loneliness, get sick more often, recover slower. Vaccines work less well. In lonely individuals, this is measurable biological impairment from social isolation, but quality matters more than quantity of connections, one deep. Relationship is better than dozens of superficial ones. Loneliness can exist in crowd. It's about meaningful connection, not just presence. Perceived loneliness matters more than objective. Isolation can have many contacts, still feel lonely, or few contacts, feel connected. The subjective experience drives biological consequences. Modern world creates loneliness. Despite connectivity, social media, paradoxically, increases loneliness for many. Superficial connections don't satisfy deep need for intimacy, understanding, belonging. Urban living often increases loneliness despite population density, anonymous, transient, disconnected. City life can be very lonely more than rural life. Sometimes this is paradox of modernity. Technology enables connection, but also replaces face-to-face interaction. Video calls help, but aren't same as in person. Physical presence matters for full connection, for oxytocin release. Oxytocin is social bonding hormone released during physical touch, eye contact, face-to-face conversation. This reduces stress, increases trust, promotes bonding. Technology limits this release. Interventions for loneliness, work, joining groups, volunteering, taking classes, religious communities, sports teams, book clubs, anything. that provides regular, meaningful interaction with same people. Helping others is particularly powerful for loneliness. Shifts focus outward, creates purpose, builds connection. Volunteering consistently shows mental health benefits partially through reducing loneliness. Pets help. Loneliness, not as much as human connection, but significantly. Dogs especially require walking. This creates opportunities for social interaction with other dog owners plus unconditional love. Therapy can help loneliness. CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, addresses thoughts that maintain. Isolation, social skills, training helps some people connect more effectively. The epidemic of loneliness is growing, particularly in developed countries. Technology, urbanization, individualism all contribute. This is public health crisis as serious as obesity, smoking. Loneliness is not weakness, is not. Failure is biological signal that fundamental need is unmet, like hunger or thirst. This reframing reduces shame around loneliness, enables action. Building connection requires effort, vulnerability, risk of rejection, but payoff is enormous. For health, for happiness, for longevity, this is investment worth making. Always, the DOTA is clear. Social connection is longevity factor, as important as diet, exercise, sleep, perhaps more. This should change priorities for individuals, for society, for healthcare system. Reach out, connect, maintain relationships, invest time in people. This is not selfish. This is health maintenance. This is life extension. This is medicine that works through love, through belonging, through us.